Does anybody who played Sims 3 remember Sims 3 pets? It was all the rage back then, and one of the most popular horse DLCs on the market at the time. When Sims 4 was released, we waited, and there was never a horse expansion pack. We just caught word that Sims 4 is possibly releasing a brand new expansion pack, Sims 4 Horse Ranch. This, quote, leaked photo was shown to the public with little to no info backing it, and no confirmation from the Sims team themselves. But there are a few things that can solidify this expansion pack coming to the game soon. Currently, the only way you can get functional horses in the game is with a few mods, like the Farsi the Horse mod. This provides a horse that will replace a bike on Sims 4, and it has little function, but still better than nothing. You can also have a few other farm mods, but the fact is, horses don't exist in the base game. Sims 4 released Cottage Living, which gives us chickens, cows, alpacas, and so much more. But no horses. Could this have been because they plan to release a whole other expansion pack featuring them? I hope so, because I shed real tears when I found out we wouldn't have horses alongside cows. On top of the leaked photos and all of the speculation, the Sims team has been hinting by replying with horse emojis and eyes emojis to a lot recently, including a lot of other emojis that may create more speculation for future expansion packs. Provided by an article that is cited in the description, there are plenty of moments where the team would reply to certain expansion pack requests, including horses. With this being said, will the horse content prove to be worth it? If we remember Sims 3, the pet expansion pack included horses. And for a game like Sims to include so much about horses, it was simply amazing. You could breed, train, sell, buy, compete, and so much more. Will Sims 4 do the same and add on to that with new ideas and features? Things like more stats, including height and weight, or more options for attack, and even separate riding styles like Western and English. There are so many cool features they could have in the game that could cater to all types of horse riders. Coming from someone who has loved horse DLCs and games that aren't originally about horses, I really do hope they dive into plenty of research before putting this new expansion pack up for sale, because horses are a very complex and detailed animal, and the life around them deserves plenty of new things to do in Sims 4, plus so many items and base game updates. Imagine if you are a player of Sims and you don't really know much about horses, but you learn enough on the game that you can kind of know a little bit about horses IRL too. I find that to be really cool that games allow you to look into the life of somebody else with a hobby that you've never seen before, and you learn some pretty realistic stuff about that hobby. There are a lot of things about horses that some people don't know, which is okay. I mean, if you're not involved with horses personally, why should you know a lot about them? Things like basic care. Basic care for horses seems like it may be easy, but it really isn't. Now, I wouldn't expect somebody who doesn't know a lot about horses to just get into the game and be like, yep, I know exactly what that means. Horses need farrier visits every 6 to 8 weeks or sooner, frequent vet visits, daily grooming or washing, and so much more. It'd also be amazing to see some careers open up, like a farrier, equine vet, or even a stable hand. Keep in mind that this is all speculation for now, as the team hasn't confirmed this publicly as of yet. But the game key sites that did, quote, leak this are affiliated with bigger companies and could have heard it from them first. One thing that I've talked about a lot on my little game talk videos is the fact that people have different ways of marketing. Sims, you can see a lot of different ways of marketing. They give early access keys to creators, they hype up different things with seeing gameplay. I don't think I've ever really seen a on-purpose leak, but it is definitely a way of marketing. For example, Sims is a pretty big franchise. We have games 1 through 4, they've made tons of money off of this game, and they are quite frequently updating the game with expansion packs. We also have already heard word of Sims 5, so this franchise is pretty on top of a lot of their things. So I wouldn't expect them to accidentally leak a game like this. That would be pretty irresponsible of them, and I don't think that they'd be behind that. But accidentally leaking a game, that could potentially set up the hype for the expansion pack trailer and also the pre-order. Now for the pre-order, that's where a lot of the sales start kicking in. So a lot of businesses, they track pre-order rates and they also track post-release rates. And a lot of times those are kept separate for performance. So for example, the people who helped create the expansion pack, their performance is based on the pre-order and post-release orders. Sometimes they do the fake leak marketing tactic, and that a lot of times can help push people to want to get the game early or want to add the game to their library before it's released. What do you think will be added to the expansion? Make sure to comment what you'd want them to feature on this soon-to-be expansion pack, and also what expansion you'd like next. Being a little bit of a fantasy nerd, I'd like to see a fantasy pack or preteens pack next. That would be amazing. If you guys like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay healthy, safe, and hydrated, and I will see you in the next video or stream.